Joining us now live from Chicago is political analyst Jeyson Jey Smart. Jeyson, great to see you on the programme. Tell us, what's your reading of all of this? I mean, Russia's actions here, going after Ukraine's port cities, were entirely predictable, weren't they?
It is entirely predictable, and it's saddening, of course, to see the wanton destruction of ports, something that's used for commercial use. It's not being used by the Ukrainian military. And this is just part of the larger war, terroristic war that Russia is waging against Ukraine in attempts to destroy the nation. Once again, they're not striking military targets. They're trying to destroy the economy. And they're destroying the possibility of exporting grain, something that's being exported to other countries, which not only hurts the economy, it hurts other countries, creates hunger in other countries. But this is the larger war of terrorism that Russia is waging against its neighbor.
And Jeyson, do you think there's any prospect of Russia coming back to the agreement and actually getting grain moving again? Or is this it?
There's always a chance. The fact is that Russia does need sanction relief. Their economy is a disaster. They've lost almost half the value of the ruble since the beginning of the year. So their ability to really play games is limited. They would definitely probably prefer to be able to export more of their own agricultural things. They currently, by the way, there are no sanctions on Russia's a lot of Russia's agricultural product. And so they would probably actually seek an industrial section that they would be able to export or to import more things that they need to keep their own industries operating.
Do you think Putin pulled out as a sign of desperation, really, as to how badly things are going in Ukraine, or is there something wider to this? Was it strategic?
No, it's simply because Ukraine struck the Crimean bridge 3 days ago. That was the reason this happened. Whatever reason the Kremlin gives, it's nonsense. The fact is that they needed some sort of response to the fact that for the second time in a year, their bridge, which Putin is personally very proud of, their bridge was struck. And this is a sign that Ukraine is going to eventually launch an offensive into Crimea and retake that territory. And once that bridge is destroyed, the ability for Russia to defend Crimea becomes quite limited.
Jeyson Jey Smart, live for us in Chicago. Thank you. Thanks for the insight.